And we are live. What is going on, everyone? It's your boy Johnny Dunn, and we are back with another one today. Another epic VeVe live stream. Today we just have one drop. It is another blind box collectible drop today. We have the Eye of Agamotto. Shout out to everyone joining the live stream today. We got Katsu Matsu early in the building. How we doing, fam? VeVe OG. How we doing? How we doing? We're all OGs in this space being here in VeVe this early. We got C Rios in the building as well. Can't wait to go over these details with everyone. I got a couple videos I want to cover. I think it's going to be a little bit of a hype, pump up video. I'm excited to show them. I had a lot of fun watching them last night. Got a lot more interested in this drop after watching some of these videos. So we're going to break it down right after we go over some of these details. Yeah, shout out to everyone joining the live stream. We got NF or NV Assassin. We got Punch in the building. How we doing, everyone? Just going to share the screen just a moment. We got Eye of Agamotto. I think a lot of people are excited for this one. I know some people are kind of, disappointed. We got the uncommon, it's closed. I think a lot of people wanted maybe different items. So I can understand that. I think maybe in the future from some of these brands, as we get different blind boxes, maybe, VeVe switches it up. Maybe, in the future, we do get different variety of different collectible items instead of just like one static pose and then a closed one, open one. I think maybe in the future we'll start to see different ones. But right now we have the uncommon. We don't have a common today. So just three different types. We got the uncommon, we have the rare, and then the secret rare today. So only three types in this blind box. The uncommon is 12,000 editions. $70 is the price. Some people are thinking, maybe it's a little bit higher of a price point than usual. I would say maybe it is a little bit higher of a price. I do think there's going to be some kind of utility airdrop for maybe full set holders of every single Infinity Stone. I mean, maybe not. That's just kind of my speculation here. Maybe why the price is a little bit more expensive. Then we have the rare 6,500 editions. This is the one that's open. I think people will, I don't think people will mind having this one that's already open in their showroom. Then we have the one that everybody really wants. This is the secret rare. There's only 2,110 editions of this one. I think this one will be at least a few $100s. So I think this is definitely the one to get if you guys are trying to go for one. I think everybody knows that though. Let me know in the chat. What do you guys, what do you think the utility could be? Do you think there will be an airdrop in the future? I think there will be. I'm not the most familiar with Doctor Strange and everything, but I'm pretty sure. The way I was thinking about it is maybe if you collect all the Infinity Stones when they eventually come out, maybe we do get that Infinity Gauntlet, right? The glove that holds them all. I think that would be huge. I definitely see something like that happening. Let me know your thoughts if we could possibly see that, or maybe you guys think we won't see that. Top of the morning, Punch. FAO 20. How we doing? How we doing? JD, your thoughts on pricing on today's drop? I think 70 is too much. I think they should have made it 40. Yeah, I think a lot of people were talking about this one, C Rios. I think 70 could be a little bit high. I could see that. The reason why I think, it probably is a $70 price point as opposed to maybe $40, $50, a little bit lower entry point. I'm thinking there has to be some kind of utility with this. Maybe it's an airdrop. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe why the price is a little bit more. But, we'll see what happens. For me, I'm going to give my thoughts and my kind of opinion if I'm going to be going for this drop. I guess my strategy, I should say. I'll give you guys my breakdown at the very end, right before the drop, if I'm going to be going for it, if I won't be going for it, reasons why. But we're going to dive into a couple of videos in just a second. We got one from VeVe and 3, Heather and Corey again. I think they're amazing content creators. So, I want to keep shining the light on them right now. Making great content. New VeVe promo code with big franchise. I think I'm the only one who knows about it. Super Rush. Let's go. There's a couple people tweeting this, so I do want to bring it up right now. Since you brought it up, Super Rush, couple people have mentioned this. The first person I saw this from is from Kelly, VeVe Fox on Twitter. She let us know that if you guys aren't following Kelly, Rootless Girl on Twitter. See if it focuses up one time for me. The Twitter name is Rootless, ROOTLESS Girl, Kelly VeVe Fox. She let us know. And then the person who put out the tweet is Optimus Crypto. Wasn't even following Optimus Crypto. Just give him a follow. If you guys haven't seen this tweet, you may want to check it out. Now it focuses up. Optimus Crypto said, VeVe fam, have you seen this? Jurassic Park NFTs early in June. Huge. So it looks like you could possibly enter some kind of promo code. AMC theaters will send qualified recipients an email on June 16th, which will include a unique code and details on how to redeem the Jurassic World Dominion collectible NFT via VeVe. Via VeVe promo codes. Let's go. I think this is going to be huge, guys. I think this is the very beginning of how we're starting to see this ball kind of unroll, roll out. You guys know I've been excited for my T-Rex. I can't wait for Jurassic Park, So make sure you guys go check out that tweet. See what you guys' thoughts are on that. Punch, check out that HRO live this morning with the Gale. It was dope to hear Matt and his point of view. We want harmony. Absolutely. I haven't checked that one out, but that's the thing. Digital collecting, this whole entire space, we're all a big family. The more we're so early to where the more and more people that pour into NFT projects that, pique their interest, that they're interested in, that maybe they find value in, or they just love to collect, etc. I think it's better for the entire space because, again, we're so early to where people think NFTs are a scam. People think NFTs are only, expensive animal pictures. They can be so much more. So all these other NFT projects and platforms that keep popping up, we're going to continue to see more and more pop up. I think it's a great idea to kind of embrace them because the more people that pour into this whole digital collecting space, the better it is for the entire industry. So absolutely. It's good to see, Matt and his point of view and everything like that. I think Matt was from maybe not HRO, but I think Matt might have been from the Bat Cows. It was Palm. And you guys saw they just put out a tweet saying, something about with the VeVe fam that the Todd did come first. But I mean, we're just a big family. So I think premium licensed digital collectibles will be huge in the future. And the whole entire world, I believe, will start collecting their favorite brands of all time. So it's definitely good to see more people pile into this space because I believe, especially for VeVe is going to have something for everybody. So the more people that pile into this space understand digital collecting, I think they're going to find something on VeVe that they like. That's why I believe VeVe is going to be the leader in the space. But again, that's just my opinion. Just because I believe they're going to be the leader doesn't mean that other platforms can't survive. I've always looked at this like maybe social media platforms out there or different, clothing brands. Like there's Nike, there's Adidas, there's K-Swiss, I always say, there's Reebok, right? All these different other brands. There's Hanes, right? Just because it's another brand doesn't mean it can't survive. Hi, VeVe fam, Dimitri H. Going for only one today. Yeah, it's probably a smart idea, Punch. I don't think this is one where you maybe go all out on this one. But again, everyone, to each his own. Bought too many Batman cowls. How many did you get, Punch? I was thinking about grabbing one, but I haven't yet. Are you going for the drop, Johnny? I'll let you guys know in a little bit. After these couple hype videos, I'll let you guys know if I'll be going for this drop. This will have utility. This is why it costs a lot. That's kind of my thought process too, Punch. I mean, I think it could have been maybe 40, 50 bucks. And I think you're going to see that the collectible in this video that we're about to watch, they talk about how there's another physical version of this that does sell for about 40 or 50 bucks. But then you'll also see the collector piece that he has of this one. And he says it's really, really valuable. So I think that goes to show you that maybe why this one's a little bit more expensive. But then there's the rare and the uncommon version that don't really have that animation. Those are kind of going to be those pieces that I would think that are going to be like that $40, $50 range replica of the real world. And then that secret rare animation is going to be kind of up the alley of the more collector piece this guy talks about in the video we're about to watch. Is Marvel already done airdrop? Dimitri, do you mean has Marvel already done an airdrop before? I think that's what you mean by that question. Yeah, secret rare I think will definitely be pretty big. You can buy now for 300 each. Yep, I think it goes into like the 3rd or the 4th, I think, or the 2nd, sometime early May, I think. 70 a lot to gamble. I'm trying to get the secret rare. This is hilarious. Let's go. Super Rush is about to go on a road trip. I kind of like this idea. I already bought the ticket. I already bought a ticket to the movie, and it was to a theater 200 miles away. And I'm probably not going, just getting the promo code. I thought you were going to go on a road trip, Super Rush. It makes me want to do this. It makes me want to definitely, buy the ticket to try to do this. Just because it's, something new, something to try out. If there is a theater near me, I will try to go to it. Maybe I can meet up with some of the VeVe fam and go to it or something like that. Also, yeah, shout out to anyone else going to the Anaheim DCon. I believe that's in November, right, Punch? As long as the world's, okay and everything like that, and, lockdowns aren't happening, I'm going to try to get to this. I'm going to try to get to the Anaheim one in November. For me personally, I don't like flying, especially by myself. If it was with a bunch of people, a bunch of my friends, I would fly. But I'm going to try to plan out a road trip. Not obviously go to Cali across East Coast to the West Coast in one day type thing. It's going to take weeks, but I'm going to plan it out to where, stay in a couple of hotels along the way. I think I'm I'm going to do something like this because Anaheim DCon, I think, will be a great time with the VeVe fam. So, Punch, I may see you there, my man. What up, BDK? The Walmart of NFTs. That's a fact. And I'm going to kind of get into this, Real Talk. The Walmart of NFTs. I'm going to get into that a little bit today. That's why I think it's so important to start going after drops that you really, really love. Because if you think about being the Walmart of NFTs or the Amazon, right? You can't, walk down the Walmart aisle and just scoop everything into your shopping cart. Most of us can't. So that's why I think it's going to be very crucial to start going after the things that you love. It's not a bad idea, Super Simono, just to hold the gems, wait for a drop that could come out in the near future. A lot of people are thinking May is going to be huge. I do think May is going to be a pretty big month. I think there's going to be a lot of drops, so probably going to have to pick and choose, which one is going to be your favorite ones to go for. So keep that in mind too, Super Simono. There's nothing wrong with holding on to some gems, waiting for an opportunity. This is a great point too. A lot of people may be passing on this drop. So I think the chances of getting that secret rare will be a little bit higher today. I'm going to get into this first video real quick, and then I'm going to start touching on I'll get back to some of these comments real quick. But this first video, we're going to dive into actually probably VeVe3's video first because it's a little bit shorter, and then we'll dive into the other video. This video is not a content creator on VeVe. This is just someone that I looked up, who had a physical version of the Eye of the Agamotto. So I wanted to kind of go over the physical version of it and see maybe how it could compare or not compare to the digital version. But first, we're going to dive into VeVe3. If you guys aren't following VeVe3, Corey and Heather, make sure you subscribe, like all their videos. Great content creators.
Welcome back to VeVe3 with me, Corey, a.k.a. Old Rhubarb on VeVe, and
Heather from the VVT and also Heroes and Heroines.
And today, Dormammu, we have come to bargain. And that sort of bargain wasn't available to us before, but with the Eye of Agamotto bending time to arrive on the app on Thursday, April 28th at 8 a.m. Pacific time, we can do it. And this one's going to be a blind box drop with a retail price of 70 gems. There's going to be 3 rarities throughout.
Now, this is going to be a particularly short video today because this drop today for the Eye of Agamotto is a particularly well-known artifact amongst the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And for those of you who don't know, this is an artifact that contains the Time Stone, which Strange obtained.
Had to throw in the green today for it. Let's go.
Whenever he became the Sorcerer Supreme, and he is able to control the time with power from within. Now, the artifact that is dropping is very specifically the MCU version of the Eye. In the comics, Agamotto actually created 3 mystical objects: the eye, the orb, and the spine of Agamotto. And in older comics, the eye didn't really have the time stone aspect, so it was mostly used for scrying and finding hidden objects and secrets.
What's also kind of exciting about this drop is that Marvel themselves, they're marketing it. So the normal Medium article that we get from VeVe, that's on the Marvel official website. So it's kind of good to see licensors getting a little more proactive with promoting the things that they're marketing on VeVe. So for us, it's a good sign.
That is definitely a great sign. If you guys haven't checked that out, Marvel actually posted about this drop, so it's always good to see that happen. Again, I don't think this is going to be, a lot of people may be worrying, why isn't DC, why isn't Marvel, why isn't Disney tweeting about us every single drop? Again, we got 250,000 users just from one tweet from Disney last November, and it kind of crashed the app in the moment. So I do think that once we get the web app, once we get the cash out for everyone, things are a little bit more solidified with these features that are coming. That's when I see a ramp up of probably Marvel, Disney, DC tweeting, these VeVe drops on a regular
time.
All right, let's take a look at how many are being minted and the different variants that we're going to be seeing. First, we skip the common and go straight to the uncommon. The closed eye is minting 12,000 editions. The etching and sculpting on the piece and on the stand is beautiful. Even the leather work on the pendant strap is highly detailed. Overall, we're pretty impressed with this edition from Marvel. However, given the current market and price of 70 gems, we're confident this will be obtainable under retail in the market after the drop.
Next, the rare eye of Agamotto is minting 6,500. This variant is open, revealing the time stone within. As MCU fans, it's pretty exciting to get to see something like this on the platform. And the concept of getting artifacts from the MCU really opens up a floodgate of opportunities. What we don't like about this one is that the metal clockwork within the aperture is exactly the same as the previous rarity. And that doesn't really make a lot of sense when we see the last animated version.
Last, the secret rare is minting 2,000.
And if you don't know what he means by that, I think he just means by he would like to see the the structure here kind of look like this one, have these bars kind of horizontal.
110 editions and is animated. It's really satisfying seeing the movement of the clockwork-like pieces as the time stone is revealed. You can see that the aperture opened, revealing the time stone. The metalwork crossbars are almost horizontal, which is how we feel the previous rarity should look. This would have helped distinguish the uncommon and rare from one another even more.
And that's a wrap for this info dump. With the entry point bid being 70 gems and the market being what the market is, we kind of feel like we'll be able to get the uncommon and the rare at retail or just around retail. So for us, it's 100% a gamble to get the rare or the secret rare. And I just don't know if we're going to be doing that. But as for now, we got some packing to do because we have a cross-country move that is impending. So this is Corey.
And Heather.
Signing off.
Great video. Great video. Touched on a lot of great points there. We get some comments real quick again, and then I'm going to put that other video on. I do think that this next video will kind of pump you up a little bit, get you excited about this drop, because I do think, it looks amazing, especially when he turns off the lights. One thing that I was thinking about is, could you imagine right now that we go into a showroom, the lights are all on and everything like that? Could you imagine if we could end up turning the lights off in our showroom on VeVe, and then some of these collectibles that glow in the dark really pop? I think there's a couple artistic collectibles, maybe from Decon, that could start glowing in the dark and stuff like that. That would be amazing to see. That's all speculation. We have no idea if that's actually a real thing or not, but just some things I start thinking about after watching this physical counterpart of the Eye of the Agamotto. The last few collectibles had secret utility. This might have one too. That's kind of the thought process I'm getting, C. Rios. The fact that it is $70 kind of makes me think that. Plus, also, if you think about it from a business point of view, if Marvel knows that they're going to be giving a free collectible away, as a big corporation business like Marvel, maybe incentivize a little bit to up the price on some of these retail items just a little bit. It would make sense to me. AMC Jurassic Park news, Jay Baz. I'm excited for this one. This is amazing. I'm excited anytime we start seeing these promo codes. Can you start imagine? All right, so a lot of the OGs that have been here from January, February, March 2021, we've all been kind of speculating what's going to happen, right? When McDonald's starts saying, all right, you get your free Happy Meal or whatever the case is, right? Promo code, and redeem that and get a free digital collectible on the VeVe app. Some people may think, oh, it won't be that exciting because it'll be another toy. I think of it like, wow, McDonald's promoting VeVe to the entire world. This is how you start getting the entire youth involved in digital collecting. As soon as they see NFTs aren't just what they first imagined as some kind of scam, they realize, oh, NFTs can also be digital collectibles of their favorite brands like Disney. And people like McDonald's are promoting them. People like AMC are promoting them. That's when we start getting the ball rolling of the mass adoption, I think. So we don't know if McDonald's is going to do that, but VeVe has the same PR firm as McDonald's. A lot of things are lining up with these promo codes. I can't wait. I'm excited to see everything kind of unfold. I wonder if the Time Stone will control the VeVe verse. Could you imagine that? You get all the times, or you get all the Infinity Stones. The Time Stone, makes you get into the VeVe verse earlier. I kind of doubt that, but that's kind of hilarious. Real talk. December Bitcoin, how we doing, fam? Dropping in before you go to sleep. December, are you going for this drop, or are you going to pass on this one? And good night if you have already, tuned off, went to sleep. I pay $150. This drop, let's go. How we doing, Energy? Joe Powell, are you getting the back cow? I'm still kind of, iffy on that one. I'm kind of seeing what drops on VeVe because, May 4th is right after. I think we're going to see extremely huge drops on VeVe. I don't think that's a bad idea for anyone getting those things, though. I was actually kind of I thought they could do well over time because one of the things I did like about that was their integration with Snapchat. It's one of the things that made me so bullish on VeVe when I first found it in March, the AR concept of that. I was going around telling people that augmented reality is way bigger than people think, because I remember a point in time when people were paying up to $100 on Snapchat AR filters that they didn't even own. Little dog smiley faces and stuff like that. So that's what made me like that. And that's another reason why I was so bullish on VeVe in the very beginning. Because of that AR technology, I instantly remembered the Snapchat integration, people paying all kinds of money for random filters. So I was like, oh man, VeVe AR, Batman. So that's one of the things that cows, I felt like that had a good upside with that one. Everyone's seeing the AMC Jurassic Park VeVe movie collab. Yes, Chasing Sundays. This is going low key. I talked about it a little bit early on the live stream, but I'm going to go over it just one more time because I think, a little bit more people showed up, and I think it's something that's going low key, kind of under the radar right now. The person who showed me was Kelly from VeVe, Kelly VeVe Fox. On Twitter, her name is Rootless Girl, ROOTLESSGIRL. And she showed me the tweet from Optimus Crypto. Optimus Crypto said, hey, VeVe fam, have you seen this? Jurassic Park NFTs in early June. And with this one, I think some people were just kind of confused, thinking maybe, again, it's not VeVe related. But oh no. There's my tweet. Scroll down a little bit. What's Kelvin saying? Shout out to Kelvin. After the event, we will email you your unique NFT code. Let's go. I wish there was a big NFT platform accepting NFT promo codes. See OG Vault in there. We got PayPay. This is what PayPay. Am I following PayPay? PayPay. Let's give PayPay a follow back here. PayPay. Solid username. This is what he tweeted. So it looks like even on the, is this the AMC website? Looks like this is the AMC Theaters website. They already got it on here. It says, how do I redeem my NFT? AMC Theaters will send qualified recipients an email on June 16th, which will include a unique code and details on how to redeem the Jurassic World Dominion collectible NFT via VeVe. Let's go. This is game changing, guys. the fact that, you know, this is getting the ball rolling is huge. Crazy. This is 35 minutes to the drop. I think this next video is going to be awesome that we're about to watch. I think a lot of people will be excited. Who would like to see MetaZoo on VeVe? That's something I got to still check out. I checked out a little bit of a punch. It definitely looked interesting. Are you going to use that Walt Cryo Chamber utility? Crazy, right? J-Baz. I'm not sure where is it located. If it's located near me, I would definitely do that. I believe it's on the West Coast though, so I'm not positive. But if anyone is in the Walt Discord, you know, shoot me a link to that in a Twitter or something like that. I would definitely join their Discord. Hit that like, fan. Appreciate you, BDK, big time. Bless the chat, y'all. Bless the chat. How we doing, Hamoon? VeVe's gearing up for everyday drops. They need to let the Kraken loose. I think so too, Punch. Saving gems for Saturday's drop. Good luck to those who are going for today's. I hope you all get a secret rare. Absolutely. And that's the way I feel too, Season 3 OG. I love that kind of artwork. It looks amazing. Shout out to everyone who's going for today's drop. I hope you guys get a secret rare as well. Hey, VeVe Vault was doing giveaways, and this system is even more exciting than the drops. Interesting. Interesting. Shout out to the Vault, you know, doing all his giveaways. I think he's always been doing giveaways for a while now. I mean, he's built that up pretty big. Shout out to him. Snowman, you are a legend. If you own this ticket, you are very wealthy just from one NFT. Yeah, Snowman said he got a James Bond ticket. How do I sell it and for how much? Yeah, if you have one of those James Bond tickets, you can go in the market. The market's probably going to be down in about a few minutes. So you'll probably have a few minutes just to check out to see how much it's going for right now. Let me try to see before it closes. Do you have the James Bond ticket, Snowman? Because that's the first ever movie ticket on VeVe. That's an NFT. And I think that's going to be part of history forever. There's probably not going to be many in the market of this movie ticket. There's only 2 right now. Shout out to Dr. Profit. He's got the number 2. And then number 3 is a username White. Let's give that guy a follow. I agree. Absolutely. And the other thing about this too is real talk, you know, they do have a closed ecosystem. And eventually, once these big brands, you know, start allowing it and we get the IMX all set up and everything like that, we're going to start to see some of these big brands after these artist collectibles are interoperable first. That's what's going to happen right away. The artist collectibles will be interoperable. But then I think some of these brands that you do see already interoperable, that's when we start to see them kind of be open to the open ecosystem. But again, you won't get any of that utility, the master collector program points, the AR function, everything like that on different platforms. But I think once we get the Okomi secure wallet for the VeVe NFTs, that's something that maybe you may not have heard about. It was in early AMAs. It's probably on the back end priority list right now, so it's probably going to be a while until that comes out. But everybody knows about the Okomi secure wallet right now that holds all kinds of crypto. Well, their plan is to eventually have another secure wallet, a little bit cheaper price point, maybe like a $30 range, or maybe even free if you get a collectible with it. And that's going to be able to hold all your VeVe NFTs plus OMI, but only OMI won't be able to hold all crypto. So that's going to be, you know, an interesting concept. At that point, people will be able to take it off the app, put it in a cold wallet. So that's going to be interesting. I'm on the East Coast, J Baz. I'm in Jersey. I'm in New Jersey on the East Coast, so it would be a pretty. Maybe I might have to get out there when I go to the Anaheim decon. Yeah, Randy and Pags joined up. Yep, J Baz, send me a tweet, or it's not a tweet, but send me a link in a DM on Twitter or something like that. Yes, I got the ticket, but those tickets didn't sell. Dr. Prophet going to burn wall. Yeah, I think he will, because he's got so many of them. Shout out to Dr. Prophet. I mean, he's probably going to get rewarded for doing that too. I think when you burn some of these collectibles, you'll probably get rewarded in MCP points, which I don't think he needs anymore. But obviously, you're going to get rewarded for burning them, making them even more scarce. 30-minute warning. It's about perfect time to dive into this next video. JD, you going with Skipgate today? I think I am going with Skipgate today, but I'm not positive just yet. So we're going to watch the video, and then I'm going to decide 100%. I got a feeling which way I'm leaning today, but I'm not 100% sure just yet. What's your offer, Johnny Dunn, for my James Bond ticket? Snowman, you got to verify that you got one first. But if you did have one, that's amazing. I don't think I'd have the gems really, or the money to be able to afford it right now. I would have to probably sell a lot of my collection to afford that. Yeah, Bruin 88. It's one of those things where if you feel like you're kind of, iffy, you don't want to go for that common or the uncommon, have it go into retail, you don't have to go for the drop, right? You can always save those gems, wait for something that really, really interests you. Maybe in May, they drop something that really, has your interest. And then you go for it, right? So I don't think it's a bad idea at all. Hope you are well, Johnny. Doing great. Appreciate you big time. Hope you are doing well too, my man. Henry overseas. How many Waltz and Todds would you like? I only got 3 Todds and 2 Waltz right now. That's actually a lot for me, but I know for Dr. Prophet, that's just like a little burn amount for a day or something. But I think, imagine how few Waltz there really are right now, right? Because a lot of them have been tied up in bot accounts. A lot of people have duplicates. Some people have hundreds of Waltz. And imagine those people burning them. It could go from about 2,000 Waltz out there really to maybe even, a lot less. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to dive into this video right now. This video is not a VeVe content creator. It's about 11-minute long video, but he goes into the physical version of this. So it's going to be interesting. And there's actually technically 2. Collector's piece and then kind of more that's a little bit fun.
Hasbro has just sent us the world's first exclusive from the Legend series Marvel Studios Doctor Strange Eye of Agamotto in retail packaging. Let's unbox this bad boy. Let's find out if this is worth your money. Let's check it out. This video is brought to you by Logitech. Here at Geek Culture, gaming is a way of life, and we always enjoy dishing out headshots with Logitech G Pro X Super Light Mouse. The lightweight wire allows you to swap out the magnetic dongle storage compartment. Box for 14 plus and older, so for you kids out there that are 13 and below, Hasbro doesn't think you're worthy of this. You're going to have to be a little bit older. Moving around the box, we're going to see it does come with a beautiful stand. And you do see it also has this lanyard as well, this sort of leather type of lanyard that looks, very ancient, like what Doctor Strange wears, because of course he is in Spider-Man No Way Home, and I guess they're tapping in on that as well. Moving on to the back of this, we're going to see some of the features.
Just real quick, he talks about the lanyard, right? That's kind of being missed in the, the Medium article, what they show and all the pictures right now. Can you imagine if once we get the VeVeverse, obviously it's not going to happen right away, but in the future when VeVeverse is here, and maybe we have avatars, we're going around in our showrooms. What if you could put the Eye of Agamotto on your character? How crazy would that be?
Pictures of this Eye of Agamotto. It does, the time stone does come out of it. We'll see how that works in just a bit. And it also opens up. Let's open up this bad boy. All right. We've got our safety papers. We've got an instruction manual to tell us how to put the batteries inside the Eye of Agamotto. If you thought it run on the time stone alone, you are wrong. It does take, it looks like, AA batteries. 2 AA batteries. Oh, no, sorry, 2 AAA batteries, mind you. 2 AAA batteries because it's a little bit smaller. So there you go on that. And also walk you through how to do certain things. Very cool. As you can see, it's green and white to kind of, tie into the Timestone colors.
Kind of crazy. I got my green shirt on, my green coffee mug.
Hasbro thinks of everything, don't they? Ooh, it shows you how it opens it up, and it lights up, and the stand as well. I'm excited to try this out. Hoping this is going to be a really well-built product and something that we definitely want to keep on our shelves here. I mean, it's only coming around $50 US and around 100 Singapore dollars thereabouts, so it's not going to be probably the best of the best in build quality, but I bet you it's going to surprise me. At least I hope so. Okay, moving to the stand. It's lightweight.
This is Lily.
Ad
When you
gate.
see things differently, you can be the difference.
Very lightweight. Wow. It's quite hollow. Nonetheless, it's got just good designer elements around this. So it looks really good. The paintwork is very nice, but this doesn't have a lot of weight to it. So I guess the Eye of Agamotto will put that weight on it when she set it down. But you can see the attention to detail that Hasbro has put around this with this sort of aged sort of brass or metal texture to it. A lot of the motif that we see in Doctor Strange. Then we're going to move on to this other part here. By the way, nothing fancy on the packaging, guys, just brown boxing. But of course, always save the packaging with any of these items. They are collector items, so you never know if you want to sell it one day. It's always worth more when you have the packaging. Here is the stand. Looks like, yeah, about the same build quality as this. Does fit in like that, it looks like. Let's find out how this goes in.
Tell me this doesn't make you want to get the physical though. I may show up the decon wearing the Eye of Agamotto. How hilarious would that be?
Very Loki-esque because of the green and the gold.
Orange, Loki? Or which Loki?
Right there.
Or which Loki?
Shout out to Randy and the low-key Gator.
Hopefully not Sylvie. I'm not a fan. Okay, moving on. The Eye of Agamotto is here. Not wrapped up in anything, mind you. It's just here. There he goes. Oops. And there went the time. So hold on a second. Look how that time
Be dropping it.
comes like a piece of candy.
Yo, if parents see it wrapped up.
Yo, I tell you, that's why they say 14 and above, man, because some kids go, Mommy, I got candy inside. Then off to the hospital they go. Okay. I'm looking at the lanyard real quick here. Now, this is actually quite nice. It's it feels like it's a little bit like a leather material to this with also some beautiful cotton threading here. So it's kind of a combination of both. This looks really nice, I'm going to be honest with you. And it looks like this comes apart as well. Let me see here. Yes, it does. So that comes apart so you can clasp it on the back. But since it's already a pretty large lanyard, you don't really need to do that. But it does add an element to it. I have to say, I really like the lanyard on it. Really good detail. The Eye of Agamotto definitely has more weight than the stand. A place to put the time stone inside. There's 3 gold prongs there, so I guess it you put it inside and it automatically lights it up. It is plastic. If you're thinking it's metal, it is not. It's a composite plastic, I would say pretty solid in terms of its feel. The design around it, the elements look really good. The motif, it's very detailed. Again, it's got that brushed sort of aged metal to it. Hats off to Hasbro for that. We have a button here, which I guess does something. We'll find out because
it does something.
We got a button on the back as well. 2 buttons. Let's remove the time stone. I would have thought the time stone would have come in at least clear plastic.
I think it's a little disappointing just by like the packaging, how it came. Like this probably should have came in like some kind of like almost like glass case. It would have looked a lot better, but wait until he puts it all together.
This is comical. You match pin to pin, put it inside, sticks in. It doesn't close.
He's not an alien.
Hold on. Oh, you have to turn it.
Sam Raimi's Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. That is a dream come true.
I don't want to watch this ad right now. Let's watch it.
Kevin Feige and the Marvel team were looking for a director for the new Doctor Strange movie.
This is too good of an
I was
ad.
a big fan of the first one. It was really intelligent and interesting. So when that offer came in, I thought this would be a really good challenge. I'm ready to go.
Sam is such a lovely human being, and obviously his standing in this industry and this genre in particular is legendary, as it should be.
Sam has become known for this terrorizing cinema experience. He's creating as much tension as possible for the audience, just ready for them to have that jump scare moment.
And that was always where we were headed with the sequel to Doctor Strange, knowing that we wanted to explore the mind-bending, frightening side of the multiverse.
I need your help.
With what?
What do you know about the multiverse?
Telling the story was such a gigantic endeavor, and there's a lot of dimensionalized visuals that we use in telling that story. We shot it with an eye toward that, so I think it's going to be a very exciting experience to go to 3D.
You opened the doorway between universes. We don't know who or what will walk through it.
Felt like that was a perfect ad right there, so we had to watch it.
Huh. What was that? Oh, okay. I got it. You turn it. You turn it, and it locks in like that, right? And then it farts.
Then you gotta press and hold.
No, I am. I think it's tired. Maybe it needs batteries. Okay, batteries are inside the eye of Agamotto now, and let's try it out.
That looks fire.
Oh, I see that light on the lens. Wow! Now we're talking. That's pretty badass. Look at that.
That does look pretty cool.
To close it, like a lock. I gotta wear this thing, man. I could be like Doctor Strange.
You know the Doctor Strange moves?
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that, and then you go. You see, there's no motion sensors on this, so I have to go. That's what I have to do to open it up.
I think it looks awesome.
Okay, fingers this way. It's the eye. Now I move it this way, and now it opens. Wow. See, that's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Gerald. So as you can tell, I'm not a man of the mystic arts, but there is a button on the back of this yet that we have not pressed. Okay, let's check this out. We'll push. I don't know what this does.
Oh, what are you doing?
Time stone comes out. Oh man, it's like a rocket launcher.
Looks like it ran out of time. Sorry.
I mean, I know it's supposed to float out, like in the movie, it floats out. Well, the nice thing is the light stays lit up. That's quite cool. Like, see, it's like charged. Heads
I
up.
wonder if that's part of it too. What if we could take it out, right? Move it all around the showroom.
Up on this. This is a bright time stone. We're gonna turn the lights off, and you're gonna open up the Eye of Agamotto. Ready, Gerald? Yeah. All right, let's do it. Starting, and now the Eye of Agamotto opens up.
That looks awesome.
It look good? Does it look good? Zeno, what do you think? It looks good? Right? It's badass, right, Brandon?
That makes me think like we've only been in our showrooms with the lights on, obviously. Can you imagine if we can like turn the lights off in our showroom and stuff like that? And then have some of these different collectibles and who knows what could start glowing in the dark, maybe as like a hidden surprise type thing.
It glows good, right? This looks really good in the dark. Good idea, Zachy. Good idea. Do you see me? Yeah, man, this is good, right? Hey, maybe I lost something in my house. The power is out. I'll use the Eye of Agamotto to help me find it.
That's not how night vision works, man.
Hey, man, when the lights are out of your house, you lose power. You got to use what you got. So the Eye of Agamotto. Cool. All right, let's put the lights back on. All right, so now we're going to put the Eye of Agamotto on here on the stand. So it sits in like that. This will look really cool on a bookshelf, or let's say in your collector's case like we have back here, or display case. As a whole, this looks really good. But we're going to show you something really cool we got in the Geek Culture Studios. This is from Disney. This is something you can't buy, right? This is from 2016. This is, you could say, the real Eye of Agamotto in a way, because this is metal. Now, this stone doesn't come out, obviously a different color than that one. This is a very exclusive collector's piece. We're not selling it.
Could you imagine maybe this is the airdrop, like an actual? It'd be interesting what happens. Maybe all the full set holders get the physical version. Could you imagine something like that? Oh man.
But yeah. From Disney themselves. How cool is that? Final thoughts on this bad boy. The Eye of Agamotto, of course, it is plastic as well. It's $50 US, so it's not going to be metal like this. It would have been nice if Hasbro would have made a collector's version, even if you charge more, to be somewhat similar to this quality.
So what he just said there is so interesting, right? Because he hasn't heard about VeVe yet, and he just said that the cheaper one was about $50, and then the real collector piece was a little bit more expensive, right? Super limited. So that makes me think that this is a little bit more expensive than the $50 one, but not too much, right? So that's why I feel like that first one he's showing is probably similar to like that uncommon rare, even though they don't animate. And then that real collector piece is probably going to be that 2000 edition animated one. So I like the fact that they kind of did that. I wonder what the utility is going to be, because it does feel like there's going to be some kind of utility.
I think that would have been a great deal. The sound is a little bit odd. I'm going to be honest. It sounds a bit like it's farting. It does. If it could have been smoother, better, but it is what it is. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Eye of Agamotto from Hasbro, the Legend series. Let me know your...
Crypto King just made a great point. With KYC, they can send to your address. And we all know that the website's coming, then KYC for everyone, then MTL. This drop's coming now. Can you imagine if they did do something like that? Full set holders got the digital, the Infinity Gauntlet, the glove that holds them all, but then also they shipped out the physical collector piece to the full set holders. It'd be amazing to see that.
Thoughts in the comment section below. Are you looking to pick this up? $50. It's not going to break the bank. Or would you hold out for something a little bit more robust, even if it's more expensive? I would love to hear from you guys. Anyway, with that, stay safe.
Interesting, right? Interesting. So this video is called Hasbro Marvel Legends Doctor Strange Eye of Agamotto Electronic Talisman Unboxing and Review. So if you guys want to check that out from Geek Culture, just the one video I found. It's not like I'm the biggest fan of the channel or anything like that. I have no idea of any of his other content. Shout out to Geek Culture, though. It was just something on YouTube, and I found this one, so I thought it was amazing. I love seeing the physical counterparts to a lot of these. And I had no idea that they had an actual collector piece to go with, kind of like that toy version. So eventually they will release all the other Infinity Stones in separate jobs. And then finally the Infinity Gauntlet, and people will try to collect all the stones to put into the outlet. Absolutely, Tyler O. Completely agree with that. Now, I think what has all of us kind of questioning, kind of speculating is, do you think that gauntlet, the glove, will be like a separate drop at the very end? Or do you think that's going to be part of the utility airdrop, kind of rewarding those collectors who did collect all the Infinity Stones? For me, my final decision on this one will be, I was pretty much deciding this one from the very beginning. I was leaning this way the whole time, just because I don't have that many gems right now. And I do want to save it for things that I've been fans of, things that I love a lot. We saw Jurassic Park. That's not even coming for a couple more months. But everybody's talking about how big May's going to be, right? So I want to make sure I do have gems for that one. Absolutely love the way these look, though. So for anyone who's into, the Infinity Stones, Marvel, all kinds of, big fans like that, I think this would be an awesome drop to get. Now, understanding, too, that the uncommon may go under retail in the short term, but I think that Secret Rare will do great. And for me, if I had enough gems, I would try to collect every single Infinity Stone, because I do think the glove is coming. Yep. So the uncommon, let me go over it real quick. Crypto King, in case you weren't here from the very beginning. So this is the secret rare. The secret rare is the only one that's animated. There's 2,110 editions of this one. Now the rare 6,500, so it's still pretty limited. Less than 7,000 editions of these. And I think people will still want this one because the eye is open. So to have this one kind of glowing, and I think it's going to look a little bit better than we see right here in the Medium article. I think it's going to kind of look more so like we just saw in that physical counterpart, where it's like actually glowing, intense light. But here's the uncommon. There's 12,000 of these. 12,000 of these. Now this one has a closed eye, so I think that kind of makes people upset. I think people want to see that eye open. But again, if you're kind of worried about it going on to retail, maybe this drop isn't for you, right? Maybe you're better off saving the gems and going for things that you absolutely love. Now, if you absolutely love, the Eye of Agamotto, and you're going for that secret rare, trying to complete the secret rare, I think it probably won't even matter if the uncommon goes under retail in the short term for these people because they're fans of it, right? We got Kent W. What up, JD? I'm passing today. I'm all about the Star Wars drop. I'm hoping. Also, did you see the AMC giving away Jurassic Park NFT via VeVe? Absolutely. So, Kent Dub, let me bring this comment up real quick. Shout out Kent Dub, joined the live stream today, even though he's not going for it. That's kind of how I feel, Kent Dub. I wasn't the biggest Star Wars fan before VeVe, and VeVe releasing Star Wars has got me, since they've already released Star Wars, there's golden moments. I realize how big Star Wars fandom is. I know there's hardcore collectors out there that will pretty much pay anything for some of these first appearance, high demand, high popularity collectibles like a Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Yoda, all kinds of things, right? So it's got me even interested in Star Wars. So I think I'm going to reserve a lot of my gems for that as well too. Some of the artwork that I like, just from a personal standpoint, I do want to collect some of the artwork that's dropping on Saturday, so I'm going to be collecting some of that. Shout out to Bruin88. Betting the wall. Uh-oh, we got a wall up for a bet. I don't want to bet mine. Could you imagine this, Jason? That's hilarious. Travel back in time. Paying $70. Somebody better open that eye for that. You guys are hilarious. Secret rare, only one above retail a week from now, in my opinion. It could be the case, Chasing Sundays. Again, I think this drop is going to be for people who are really big fans of this one. I think the secret rare probably will have an ability to flip. Uh-oh, VeVe just tweeted something and deleted it. And it was about the AMC. So I'm sure we're going to see a VeVe tweet soon about this AMC Jurassic Park. I just got a notification when I clicked it. It said tweet was deleted. Uh-oh. If Star Wars drops, that's going to be a huge drop. So I'm hoping. I mean, maybe they surprise us and they don't even drop Star Wars just yet. We don't know the time frame, but I want to make sure I'm starting to collect the things that I absolutely really, really want to collect. It's hard because even this drop, I'm excited. Oh, here it is. VeVe just tweeted it. Let's go. I just retweeted it. This is huge. AMC just tweeted it out. This is huge. Let's go. This is big. I'm just telling a couple people right now. Solid move, Chasing Sundays. I'm still trying to find details on it right now, guys. Do not know what the NFT looks like just yet, I don't believe. 5 minutes to the drop. Wow, let's go. Wait, does this mean that this local one, is it any AMC? I think I have one that's near me. Is it really the one that's 8 miles away? Who's coming to see? Who's coming to the movies with the kid? This is awesome. So this is what it says. Ready? I wanted to focus on. This is wild. This never does it when I need it to. It says, see Jurassic Park 1993 and be the first to witness Jurassic World Dominion on June 9th at AMC Theaters. Get your tickets now and you'll receive an exclusive collectible NFT. Your unique NFT code will be sent by email on June 16th. Real 3D, digital. Which one should I go for, digital or the real D 3D? Promo codes. Moviegate. Pulling the scope out in 30 minutes. Sniper gang. Let's go, J-Baz. No way. There are no AMC theaters in the Netherlands. Miss Rose may have to take a trip to the States. I went digital. What's the difference here, Chasing Sundays? What does it mean? I'm not too familiar with the old AMC setup here. Both are in the reclining seats. Man, you can order your popcorn. I'm not sure, Miss. I didn't think it would just be in the U.S. Interesting. Chasing Sundays is going to travel 200 miles away to his closest AMC. Good morning, Johnny Boy, Johnny West Coast. Again, guys, real quick, just in case any new users are here. The buy now button, since this is a blind box, will be popping up right on the screen. It's going to be popping up right above this notify me button, right below the details box menu. Again, I don't like to keep this down for the drop because it's going to slightly move where the buy now pops up. I like to move it up about here because you can see where that kind of cuts off where the buy now is going to be. Again, right above this notify me button. Going to keep the same ritual here. Shout out to my coffee gators. I'm not going to confirm this purchase today. Just again, because I'm trying to save for things I absolutely love. I think this will be great long term, especially once all the Infinity Stones get dropped. If this is something that you guys are fans of, I think it will be an awesome collectible. Chat 1 if going, 2 if you skip it. I'm going to try to do the drop from here. Just to kind of show you exactly when I would. I'm going to see if I can actually do it. And it's lagging. So I would have got one. Closed out. It's still up. I want to see how long basically it takes to sell out. I think it will sell out kind of soon. Could have got a third one. It's still up. Just got to capture. Oh, I got to click a bus here. Is that a bus or a train? It's still up for anyone. Got another capture here. Went for and got it. Let's go. Johnny boy, which one did you get? It should show you the rarity right away. Drop it like it's hot. Went and missed. What? The Moy? You didn't get one? Did not buy either. Montage. Got a rare. Let's go, Austin. Rare. Check this message out. I'll DM you on Twitter. Yeah, let me know what happened, Johnny boy. I'm scared I'll get the uncommon. It's still up right now. Got to capture. And there's no boats. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking of buses. Sold out. Yep, just sold out. Just sold out. Yeah, I'm not sure how anybody went for it and didn't get it. Now it's sold out. Now it's sold out. Picked up 2. Hendu. Too scared to get that closed eye. Bro, mine been lagging with. What's actually lagging? Is it the app that's lagging? My live lagged out right there. I was going to do it on the actual screen, but it was lagging. The Moy, what do you mean by you went for it and missed? Really, instant sold out for you. That's strange. That shouldn't have happened. I feel like for everyone else, you know, it was up there for a couple, maybe a minute or two. Some weird message, but shows you got one. Let me check this out. I think I have to sign in. Maybe that's why. Let's see. What's the difference between here? Real D, 3D, and then the digital. What is the difference there? Sold out button displayed within about 15 seconds for people. Wow. I wonder why this is happening for some people. What's up, JD? Shout out to Christian J. Got a 405. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be one of the more in-demand uncommons. 405 is a low mint. Yeah, let's take a look. Maybe there's some hidden details in these that we haven't seen. I think VeVe is going to do a good job at kind of hiding some secrets because they've done it before, and I think it's a good surprise. Kind of that under promise, over deliver aspect. Let's take a look at this secret rare animation here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty sweet. He looks pretty sweet. Let's take a look. Maybe there's a little hidden feature we don't know about. Yeah, I'll take a look at this real quick, Johnny boy. Just a second. I wonder if you could zoom in to the eye. Let's I mean, you can zoom into the closed one and see it. Let's see if there's anything hidden inside the eye. Wow, see, Miss Rose can still buy. So strange. Definitely loving the animation. So there is nothing hidden inside the eye, but I think it does look amazing. Just got my Jurassic movie ticket. Wow, Billy the Kid. All right, help me out here, Billy the Kid. All right, when I click on the link and it brings me up all these options, which one do I click on here? The real D 3D one or the digital? Or does it not matter? Oh, I have to add my credit card. I don't have my wallet down here. Hopefully these tickets don't sell out. I'm gonna have to do this after the live stream today. But awesome. Appreciate that, guys. Thanks for letting me know. Close the app and reopen, and the buy now button still up. Yeah, so I wonder why some people are saying it's sold out. Some people got the sold out message right away. Wonder what's happening. Oh, wow. Interesting, Johnny. Johnny West Coast. So strange me calling other people Johnny. All right, so I don't know why that happened to you, but you backed out and you do have one pending. And if it took your gems and you 100% have one locked in, sometimes that happens. Hopefully you do get a secret rare from it. This happened to me on one of the Disney Golden Moment drops. I think it was Iron Man. I haven't originally owned Iron Man from the Disney Golden Moments because I bought one and said I didn't get one. I'm pretty sure it had the same kind of error. And I was like, what? And so I backed out and I came back in and said I had one pending and I got it. So I think you're fine with that. Not sure why that happens. Wow, looks like Silicon got a secret rare. Let's go. Shout out to Silicon Secure. Yeah, J-Baz, I haven't got any tweets yet. So just whenever you get a chance, DM me on Twitter or Instagram or something, just that partner statue. Let's go. Pineapple Gang knows. Jurassic Park finally. VeVe, AMC, Major. Guys, this is huge. I'm definitely going to buy this right after this live stream. I may even have to end it right at the market opening to make sure these don't sell out. Let's go. Christian J got a 405. Yeah. That's a good mint, brother. I know the uncommons may not be the most valuable right away, but I mean, you got a sub 500 mint number. That could sell for a premium. And even if it's not going for a premium right away, I mean, you could probably profit a little bit on it, buy back a cheap floor one, or just hold on to it until interoperability hits and stuff like that. And then I think those low mint will go for a huge premium. It's kind of my thought process. Like when I got these Disney villains, I got a 72 mint, which is crazy, right? A 72 mint, but it's a Disney villain, so they're not selling for a premium right now. Like if I put it for, I think mine's going for around like 250 right now, 225 for a first appearance Disney villain character. So for me, I had it listed for about like $399, trying to get some gems, but everyone else just listed below me. So I didn't want to get rid of a 72 mint for only $250. So I'm just holding on to that one until we get the web app. Maybe Disney does go interoperable over time, and that's when I think a lot of those low mints will be, you know, premium. So I'm just holding on to that one. Okomi Homies just said VeVe is building or I really hope VeVe is building a trade function into the web app. Imagine how much fees they missed out on trades executed off the app. Just to go over this one real quick, that's 100% will be happening. You're going to be able to sell full sets, and you're going to be able to trade with each other on the web app. That's already been confirmed. Just going to kind of reply to this one. I'm saying selling full sets together and doing peer-to-peer trades within the app, within the web app will be happening. Yep. Shout out to Ryan. Amazing tweet right here. Say, good morning, VeVe fam. This is the greatest community in the world. Be patient, believe in the vision. We're at the very tip of the iceberg, and the future is very bright for VeVe. Get back to basics and remember why you started. Hit the nail on the head, Ryan. Appreciate you big time. Shout out to Alex, man. Put some red chili peppers in the chat right now for Alex. He just said, May is early and just getting started. Man, I love Alex tweeting. Is this Alex's burner account right here? Solid move, Christian J. Solid move. I mean, you already probably see how much, you know, how valuable some of these low mints can be on different platforms, that interoperability. Can you only imagine having a Marvel FA, Doctor Strange, Infinity Stone, low mint, sub 500? Like that's going to be pretty valuable, I think. Even the uncommon, like for me, I don't think it'd be worth it letting it go at a cheap rate right now. I don't think I have my wallet down here. Yeah, I don't have my wallet. Dang. I would get that AMC ticket right now. Let's go. Mendez Flips got my 2 movie tickets. Let's go. Shout out to Mendez Flips. VeVe content creator. Make sure you guys go follow him on YouTube. I'm going to be getting my tickets as well, too. You know, solid move right there, Mendez. 2 tickets. Does that mean 2 NFTs? I'm doing that. I'm 100% buying 2 of these. I think a lot of people will be doing this too, chasing Sundays. Gary Lamoto, this is a bad drop? Question mark. No, it's selling out. So my thought process on this, guys, is I don't think it's a bad drop. Bad is just subjective. I think, excuse me, I don't think this is a bad drop. Like I said, bad drop, that's kind of subjective. I think a lot of people are just trying to gear up for maybe bigger drops or drops that they love even more. People who are into this, I think it's a great collectible to get. I believe this will be a first edition, right? Yeah, first edition. I'm going to wait until the market comes back up, go over some of these prices, and then I'm going to hop off and buy a couple movie tickets before they all sell out. Wow, let's go. Shout out to Johnny Boy, Johnny West Coast, little early birthday. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, should be a fun time. Yeah, great point here. FA Jurassic Park, you know I'm locking that in. I need a T-Rex too once they drop that for my showrooms. Just bought 2 tickets. I hope no one in my towns near me is buying these tickets because I need to lock these in. Also, I want to go over real quick. I know too many people may not be the most into, the Funko Pops and everything like that, but I had a lot of people tell me they wanted to see my Funko Pop collection. So before the market opens, these next 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I just want to go over my Funko Pop collection real quick. I brought them all down here. So I will just kind of talk about each one. It's only going to take about like 5 minutes maybe. The market's going to go up, and then I'm going to talk about that. But here's my probably one of my favorite ones right here. We got the Notorious B.I.G. all gold Tory Tokyo exclusive. This is one of my favorite ones right here. Got the Biggie in all gold. Absolutely love that one. You guys know me in all gold. All gold anything is a must-have for me. And then I think probably that all gold Biggie's in my top 3. My Tiger Woods Funko Pop. Let's go. This is in my top 3 too. Absolutely. Had to grab one of these. And then I'm going to show you guys. That's like 1, 2, and 3 right there. Number 4. Or I'm sorry, 1. That's like 1 and 2 right there. My third one is definitely the Allen Iverson one. Let's go. Allen Iverson's a legend. Being from, right around Philly, I'm a huge Philly sports fan. Sixers, Phillies, Eagles. It's hard to root for the Eagles sometimes, but, I got to stay loyal. Allen Iverson. I had to pre-order this one. Again, these aren't too expensive. These are just things that feed my soul. Growing up, huge Lil Wayne fan. Had to get the Lil Wayne. Got the Carter 3 on the back there. I think those are big ones right there. Those are some of my favorites. I would say probably my top 4 right there. But you can't forget some of the legends. Here's another one. We got Michael Jordan special edition. Let's go. I got all the Michael Jordan ones. How to get the MJ. Michael Jordan's the legend. Here's another Biggie Smalls. I have all the Biggie variants too. This is the one with the Bad Boys jersey on. Huge Biggie Smalls fan. Going with the music. I couldn't find an Eminem, so I had to get the B-Rabbit. I had to get the 8 Mile. That's just a funny one. Big fan of Eminem too. Tiger Woods. This is actually the only collectible. I have 2 of them. So I have 2 Tiger Woods Funko Pops right there. Ken Penguin got a 308 mint number. Let's go. Make sure to order the Jurassic World Dominion double feature tickets. That's the only one that qualifies for the NFT. Absolutely, Alex. That's a big thing right there. I have 180 Funko Pops. Chasing Sundays. Appreciate you big time for tuning in today. Yeah, so Gary Lamoto. Wait, what ticket? So I just retweeted it. Let me try to figure this out on Twitter real quick. Get you to the right exact tweet. I believe Marvel. Yeah, so AMC is actually the one who tweeted it. AMC tweeted it, and you just got to click that link right there and then kind of just buy your ticket, go through the step process that way. This is another Biggie. This is your typical Biggie with the crown. Let's go. Inspiration for the JD crown. Going on with the golf theme, I had Tiger, I had to get Arnold Palmer, and I had to get, these are my three golfers, and I had to get Jack Nicklaus. Come on, these are the legends right here in the golf world. Got Tiger, Arnold, Jack, like there's some legends, so had to get them in Funko Pop form. And if VeVe's listening, the Okami team cannot wait until sports roll out. If we get the golf PGA license, we have golfers like Tiger Woods, Bryson DeChambeau. You know, that'd be huge. Bryson's already in the NFT world. He's kind of like that innovator. He would love a digital collectible NFT on the VeVe app. I know sports with the NFL players. I'm excited for it. I would love to see, you know, Ocho Cinco, Ricky Williams, you know, maybe historic, legendary, Hall of Fame Philly Eagles players, like you name it. I feel like all that stuff I would love to see. Then we got Biggie. Kind of with that gangster hat on. Absolutely love it, the fedora. With all the Biggie collectibles, Lil Wayne, I had to go with Tupac. You know, I have all the Tupac collectibles too. Tupac, Biggie, Lil Wayne, some old school legends. This is another Biggie variant. This is Biggie with the champagne glass. So I have all those three variants right there. Got another Michael Jordan. This is another special edition. This is with the red jersey. The other special edition had the black jersey on. MJ, how to get all the Michael Jordan legends. This is Michael Jordan in the action pose. Not a special edition. I think this is like the normal one. That's Air Jordan right there, dunking from the free throw line. And then you guys see the ones here. This is, take it from the top. Another Biggie. This is Biggie with the cane, the shades on the crown. And we only got a few more left here. Going to the baseball route. You guys know I'm a huge baseball fan. Had to have Mike Trout from South Jersey, one of the best to ever do it. Going to be a Hall of Famer. Unbelievable. Absolutely had to get a Mike Trout Funko. Last two here. Going with the baseball theme. How to get a Babe Ruth, right? Who doesn't know Babe Ruth? The fact that they have a Babe Ruth Funko Pop, unbelievable. And last but not least, another Tupac. This is the other Tupac version. This is a special edition Tupac. It's got Thug Life. Those are my Funkos. I got one more Funko coming in. It's a Todd McFarlane Batman comic. So I can't wait to see them. We need some NFL. Can't wait for that, Johnny Boy. Now, I think that will come. I think right now, NFL is kind of against NFTs, but VeVe's had the NFLPA license for a while now. So I think we're kind of in work still with that, making that happen. I'm not sure. I don't want to sit here and guarantee that we're going to see it this fall, but I'm under the impression that we could see it roll out. They dropped the baseball stamp. Anytime they do that, it makes me think like, okay, they're starting the sports. They're starting the sports off with the very first type of collectible, a stamp, right? I think that was a little teaser of what's to come later in the year. Wow, I didn't know they had a Jackie Robinson. Yeah, I love some of those old school baseball players. I have to like put myself at a limit Like I know I was talking to some other people about all these different Funko Pops, and the comic ones are amazing. I'm waiting for that Todd McFarlane comic book Funko to come in. The only other ones that I've been thinking about getting is that Spider-Man Amazing Fantasy one, because that comic book in the background, and then the Superman one, and then the Spider-Man or Spider-Man, Superman, and there might be a Detective Comics one with Batman. Those would be the only next 3 collectible or Funkos that I would get, because I have to put myself at a limit. You know, they get addicting, you know, I would just keep going and going. So I got to make sure that I definitely have to, you know, limit myself, keep myself to a limit. I missed the JD. How do we buy the movie tickets, Jurassic Park? Great question, Punch. So I've retweeted a bunch. Alex, Rev G has retweeted a bunch. VeVe's retweeted it. I'm gonna it's Amazon. It's or not Amazon. It's AMC Theaters. So you may want to follow AMC Theaters, and they just put out a tweet. And this is the tweet right here. You just want to click the link that they have here. And then you may have to put in like your area code or whatever the case is. And then you go in, pick the theater that you want. Now, make sure when you do this, you change. I think you have to change basically which movie you're picking. Once you click that, you have the choice down here to pick which one. Now, like Mendez said, you should be picking Jurassic World Dominion double feature. I think that's what we have to pick, right? The double feature. And then you just go in and you got to double feature. Okay, awesome. Good to know. Season 3 OG. Just bought a random theater. That's a good idea, maybe. Just want that NFT. I mean, you're going to get emailed the promo code, so that's solid. This is going to be a bigger deal than people think. Two-movie bundle. Yep. I'm going to finish this up in just a moment. There's seats already taken. Oh, the best seats are taken. It's filling up quick. Man, people in my area got to stop buying these. Yeah, so it does take you straight to the Dominion. So what you have to do, let me see if I can get back to it. All right, guys. So if it takes you straight to the Dominion, at the top, click that button, and then it's going to bring down options here. And then you can click on, where are the options say? Private theater rental, Jurassic World Dominion. And this is the one you want, the double. Mine only is at 5 p.m. Wow, the other one in Voorhees is sold out. So the one near me, which is like 7 miles away, that's filling up. I got to do this ASAP. The theater that's like 30 minutes away from me. No, I'm sorry, 6 miles away. That one's sold out. So I have one that's even closer than 6 miles away. That's the one that I got to go to. Man, the Sandlot, man. I haven't seen the Sandlot in so long. Yeah, I would have probably bought the wrong one, to be honest, if I didn't do that. I didn't know there was a way to switch it. Again, there's one for the Jurassic World Dominion, And then you got to go to the Jurassic World Dominion double feature and buy that one. Make sure it's a double feature, guys. Wow, Kyle Lloyd. Bro, Marlton is almost sold out too. I'm in Burlington. Wow, let's go. Shout out to South Jersey. Wow, Kyle, that's amazing. Let's go. South Jersey in the building. I love seeing Jersey get into this. Sandlot is one of the movies I'll never get tired of. I agree 100%. Get on it, JD. We gotta have the market open up. I gotta get off the stream. So it's still up right now, the drop, in case anybody wants it. In case anybody's, and there's gonna be secret rares still in there. Secret rares, it's about half. There's still about 1,200 secret rares. But again, there's just so many drops coming up. We're going to have to start to really be picking and choosing in our fandom. So I think it's important for that. Hide this light real quick. My Funko Pops were always hiding it before. There we go. I think so, Gary. I think you're going to, on that day, you're going to get emailed the promo code to redeem that NFT. And then I believe on VeVe, you would enter that promo code and you get that NFT. How amazing is that? So once you start thinking of that concept, all right, think of when they branch out and we're not just using AMC, right? I believe we're going to continue to have, Disney's new movies as a way like to be promoted on VeVe. Can you imagine, say, McDonald's, right? Imagine all the kids that go to McDonald's. They get a Happy Kids meal, and then they get a promo code. And the McDonald's the instructions say, redeem your digital collectible with the promo code on VeVe. Oh, man. That's going to get the entire world into digital collecting. And I know some people may say, oh, it's a Happy Kids meal toy. That one won't be that valuable. Maybe that's just one to play with, right? Maybe that's not, your collector valuable item. That's just to get people into digital collecting. I believe we're so early into this, people can't realize that digital collecting is a thing yet. They think of NFTs because that's the buzzword, and they automatically assume NFTs with scams and all these types of things that they can't really understand. Once they start assuming NFTs as digital collectibles, it starts making a lot more sense. Now I can collect my favorite brands just digitally. I think stuff like that will be a huge entryway, huge gateway for people to get into digital collecting on the ground floor. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people said that about Fortnite, right? Call of Duty, people said kids won't be spending that much money in the apps because they don't have that much money. What happened, right? The kids use their parents. The kids really kind of beg their parents. They really want this digital collectible in this ecosystem. The parents buy it for them. Again, a lot of times these promo code, redemption NFTs, maybe it's with McDonald's in the future. It doesn't have to be a huge collectible item. Again, it could be more so like a toy people just come in and play with. There's going to be entry points for new users like that. So again, not everything VeVe drops is going to be, holy grail, crazy valuable. There's going to be a lot of things that drop that are just for new users to have fun and collect and play with. So absolutely, Fortnite is totally free, bro. Absolutely. That's why microtransactions have turned into $1 billion industry because of the whole setup. Now kids are getting new skins for their, weapons or their actual character. All that stuff are microtransactions. So that's the same kind of concept that's going to happen with VeVe as we get new rims for our cars, new paint jobs, new accessories for our NFTs, maybe a gold cape for Superman. When Barbie starts rolling out, how many different dresses are there going to be, right, that you can customize it with? We're going to be able to customize these NFTs. And so that's why I think microtransactions will be huge for a lot of these accessories, the same way it is in Fortnite, the same way it is in Call of Duty and everything like that. So I think it's huge. I mean, I really don't think it's that crazy either that things aren't sold out because, I mean, Catwoman, Batgirl, these things didn't sell out for months. So I think it's a lot of new users that are coming that have just seen things sell out instantly and expect everything's going to sell out that way. we saw so many things take months to sell out. So it's just part of it. Let's see if the market's open. Market should be open, right, guys? All right, so the uncommon's going for 15. We got the rare going for 28. And the secret rare going for 140. Yeah, some people are just salty. It happens, you know, Miss Rose. It's open. Yep. Facts. Oh, you're salty about this. That's so crazy. You can't pay with it? What about a card? You can enter a card, can't you? I'm pretty sure there was a spot where you could enter. Yeah, we definitely got to get Miss Rose a promo code. Can you enter a credit card? I'm pretty sure you could. Or I thought you could at least. Try seeing if there's a credit card option where you can enter your card. Oh, smart move not having one. Smart move. Oh, okay. Wow, it's only a PayPal that's registered in the US. All right, we got to think of a way around it to get Miss Rose a promo code. Huh. I wonder if I could pay with a credit card for mine and then I could pay with my PayPal for another one. I wonder if that'll work. I don't know. We're going to try to figure something out for you. I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted, okay? I'll keep you updated if we can figure anything out. But I am going to sign off right now. 125 for Secret Rare. I'm going to sign off right now because I'm going to make sure I lock my tickets in. I got to figure out a way how we can get Miss Rose a promo code as well. But appreciate you guys big time for tuning in today. Shout out to anyone who went for the drop. Saw a lot of low mints today. Shout out to Christian J. Got a sub 500 first edition. I'm a. That's okay, JD. I mean, I do think this is going to be big long term. By the way, you need to scan your tickets to get the codes usually. I'm not sure if that's going to work on this case, Superman. I feel like usually that is the case. But with this one, I think all you need is just your email. I think they're going to send the promo code to your email address. That's the way I read it. I'm going to have to dive into the details even more, read it off the stream. Shout out to Christian J. That's a good mint number, my man. First edition. The way I think about these is when you have a first appearance, first edition of a big brand, and maybe it's not selling for, the low mints aren't selling for a premium right now. You could, flip it for a little bit, but once that interoperability hits, those low mints on these big brands are going to be huge. So if you can hold it, not financial advice, of course, but that's what I'm doing for a lot of mine. Because I'd rather not just take, $250 for a 72 mint or like a, 405 or whatever the case is. I think those low mints will be a premium. But till next drop, Saturday's drop, that's going to be an awesome. I think the artwork is, impressing a lot of people. I think the artwork on Saturday's drop will be big. But again, everybody's excited for all these other drops too. So we're moving into a new era, I feel like, on VeVe. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out. But just remember, at the end of the day, collect what you love. Because at the end of the day, when you start focusing on the things you love, you're not caught up always on, the stressing out of, you have to flip it, worrying about the price every minute. It eases a lot of stress once you start collecting things you love. So just want to put that out there before I head off. I'm going to try to get my AMC tickets. First time I'll be watching a movie in a movie theater in so long. And me saying that kind of shows you the power of digital collectibles. People that would never even want to go sign up to a movie are now doing that physical activity because of the digital world on VeVe. So I think it's a bright future ahead. Appreciate you guys big time. I'm signing out. Appreciate you guys. It's your boy, Johnny Dunn. We out, fam.